What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans and New Orleans Pelicans fans? Welcome to TSR Sports, where I'll be doing a live play-by-play, live scoreboard right above my head, interactive chat. Hopefully, have some fun. Hope have some jokes tonight, and hopefully a Spurs win. But Pelicans fans are welcome. And Pelicans are without Brandon Ingram, so I think the Spurs have a chance. Then again, don't be surprised. Be surprised, Spurs fans or Pelicans fans, if one of the players from the Pelicans, maybe you're not too familiar with or doesn't get much playing time, goes off for like 30 points tonight because the Spurs don't play defense at all. So it'll be an interesting game. Good evening, Michael. Gabriel, thanks for stopping in. A lot to happen tonight. Lakers playing the Raptors. Spurs fans, you really want the the Raptors to win that game for the Raptors to continue to make their playoff push because you want them to make the playoffs. So that way we get their first round pick this coming draft. And just wanting to Lakers to lose to maybe the Spurs have a chance of actually leapfrogging them since that team has been very down. It'd be very tough to catch them. Probably not, but hey, you never know. They have a tough schedule coming up. You guys getting Baker? The Giants getting Baker Mayfield. I don't think we have the cap room. It's your boy Rico. I don't think it can. I don't think we have the cap. They already have Daniel Jones under contract. They just signed Tyrod Taylor. If they didn't sign Tyrod Taylor, maybe they don't. They don't have the cap room. They have no cap, and that's no cap. That they have no cap. Space Cadet. Good evening. Thank you for stopping in. I got Michelle Beadle, Spurs announcer, with me tonight, looking nice and looking at me for some reason. Hey, my man, it's good evening. Sean Robinson. What's going on, my man? No, but thank you for stopping in. Channel member, appreciate you being here. Hope you're doing well. I've checked out of the Spurs due to March Madness. That's fair. I don't watch March Madness or follow it much, so I get it. I'm the reverse. I'm a basketball fan, but I'm a Spurs guy first, and New York Giants guy first, and everything else comes after that. This is a trap game, Jonathan. This is a game we should win, but you know somebody's going to go off against the Spurs. Much like OKC, we should not have won that game on the last 1.5 second three, considering who we were playing. But that's the Spurs. Eric, good evening. Thank you for stopping in. Michael and David at the Go Spurs Go. Tucker, we are still in the running. Channel member Phil, good evening. Rich, why did Deshaun Watson do us like that? He's now an Atlanta Falcon, right? And you guys are giving up. No, no, he's not an Atlanta Falcon. He went to the Browns. I'm sorry, that's right. There was a rumor he was going to the Falcons, and then he made a U-turn and went to the Cleveland Browns. Dude, did you want him? Some riskiness there with his off the field issues. So I mean, I love how hyped you get every time you. Hey, take it as a compliment, Michael. I think the Spurs can win. But I would not be surprised if the Pelicans keep this very close throughout the night. That's just what the Spurs are this year, especially since Derek White has left. The offense seems to be, players are playing better. Murray, Johnson, and Walker in particular. Not, because Derek's not taking those shots, but defensively, the team is just rotations are a nightmare. Guys are always open. They struggle rebounding. They're undersized. A lot of times we see four guards or guards and wings on the court for the Spurs with one center, and they're constantly undersized. It is what it is. First overall pick, Deliza, thank you for stopping in. Keto, first overall pick would be a dream for San Antonio Spurs fans. Heck, Pelicans fans, I'm sure feel the same way. If they don't make the playoffs and they're in the lottery, the first overall pick, second, a top three pick, period, can totally change your franchise. Injury report, Ronnie. Devontae Kaycock is back in the G League. Romeo Langford is still out, which feels like that's just going to be. I think he's played one game with the Spurs, and that's it. Doug McDermott out probably for the season. Coming into this game, Josh Richardson was questionable. I don't know if he's good to go tonight. And then I feel like I'm forgetting one player. I posted it on my Twitters. I am posting a lot of Spurs stuff now on my Twitters. My Twitters is over there near Michelle's under her neck. So that's a good place to stay up to date on Spurs news too, because I'm not going to make a video for every little blip that's under the radar. If somebody's out for 2 games, I'm not going to make a video on that. If somebody's out for 1 game, I'm not going to make a video on that. The Doug McDermott injury, I normally would make a video on, but it happened literally a few minutes before my live stream, and we discussed it in the live stream, so I feel it would be redundant to make a video about something I talk about all night in a live. I did Proto a few days back and got Kilnuts and on my on like my third guess. I did Pirtle a few days back and got. I don't know what you mean by that, Ashawn. I'm very confused by that statement. He's from Atlanta. Was a Falcons. Oh, Phil, welcome to not good in the NFL, where my Giants have been for a long time. Tim Duncan said he'll come back as a coach. He's not coming back as a player. Carl, certainly a possibility. Go for the ping pong ball. Kite, good evening. Josh Richardson's been decent. He's been better than I expected. Let me pull up my Twitters and see what I put up on the Spurs injury report earlier today. I'm going to go to my own Twitters, and what I put up earlier was Langford out, KBD out, McDermott out. KBD still out, and Kaycock off to the G League. I don't know why, for a team that's so undersized, why aren't we using this kid at all? I guess there's something about him they don't like. Oh, it's Wordle for NBA. See, Pirtle, I'm thinking Jakob Pirtle. So I was so confused with that. I'm like, what does Jakob Pirtle have to do with anything? It's your boy Rico. Message retracted. What's going on, Cowboy X Factor? Thank you for stopping in. Hi there, TSR. Big game for Spurs to win. Yes, this is a huge game. Also, with the Raptors playing the Lakers right now, we really want the Raptors to win to ensure the Raptors get in the playoffs and help ensure that we get that first round pick we traded Thaddeus Young for. And Drew Eubanks, by the way, I put it up on my Twitters. I'm not going to share everything here because you're going to have to follow me on the Twitters. But Drew Eubanks is playing very well since being traded and then cut and then signed as he's with the Blazers right now. His stats with the Blazers are up on my Twitters. And I'm going to try to be more active with the Twitters because that's a social media outlet, and that can obviously help my YouTube channel grow as well. It is named after Jakob Pertl. Carl, that is a fact. He's had a couple knee problems that's caused him to miss about 6 games. He had a tooth issue. I can't remember if he was out for health and safety protocol. He probably was because I think everybody on the team was at some point for the most part. And now he's got the sprained ankle. Yeah, kind of a fluke injury falling on somebody. It is what it is. He's been a bit injury prone for the Spurs this year, and Tim Duncan retired. Landale, are you talking about Jacques Landale? I would love to see him in the starting lineup at some point this season. I doubt it. Maybe in the last game of the year. Kaden, good evening. What's up, TSR? That's Soccer Vid. Yes, it will. Kaden, I was thinking about you when I made that post about the channel you put up today that they've been going at it hard for 2 years with tons of videos, but a lot of the live streams have like 5 to 10 views. And I'm thinking maybe, I don't know them, so I'm not going to reach out to them, but maybe changing the channel name to something more NFL oriented might help. And I actually thought of you too because you're using your name. And I wonder if your channel would grow more if you went with more of a sports oriented name. Just throwing that out there. I don't know. What do I know? Probably nothing. Yes, that was on my Twitters too. The Knicks got rid of Lucas Sandwich, so he is probably done in the NBA at this point. Cut by the Spurs. Didn't play one game, not 1 minute with the Knicks. He was in the G League and then hurt. His NBA career might be over. Primo's going to start. Is that official? What's up, butterfly? Is Joshua Primo starting tonight with Jay Rich out? Okay, I'm down with that. Asia, thank you for stopping in. And Asia, my apologies. I do owe you an apology. Thank you for being a channel member. I thought maybe your channel membership expired, and I didn't realize that icon next to you is like one that I made. If you've been a channel member for a really long time, I didn't recognize it and I got confused. So thank you for your support. Appreciate you. Go Giants, go Yankees. And yes, I've heard about Deshaun Watson and how he was going this way. And when he zigged, he zagged and gave the middle finger to the Atlanta Falcons. And he's now a Cleveland Brown, which obviously Baker Mayfield is not going to be a Cleveland Brown sooner than later, I would assume. Of course, big news too, Davante Adams, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, traded. Packers have cap issues. Aaron Rodgers' favorite target for the last half decade. What a mess. For the Pelicans, Herbert Jones, Jackson Hayes, Jonas Valanciunas, CJ McCollum, and Devontae Graham. For the Spurs, Calvin Johnson, Devin Vassell, Jakob Poeltl, Joshua Primo, and DeJounte Murray. So we got some of everybody in our starting lineup is 26 or under, I believe. It's a young team. Can't say the same thing about the Pelicans. I don't know the age for most of their guys. I do know CJ McCollum is over 26. The rest of the guys, I don't know. Kyle, are you depressed? You don't seem depressed with a laughy face. Deshaun Watson did us dirty, but I'd rather keep our 230 million in 5 draft picks. What is that? What it came out? That's right. It was 5 picks, Caden. Not worth it, especially if he gets into any type of legal trouble or any stuff from his past comes up that can still be that hasn't expired because of the statute of limitations. I would stay away from it. Stay away from him. Primo getting the start. I saw Luke Voigt's gone. I was a little surprised at that. Maybe they feel it's time to move on some of these guys at the. I mean, when are they going to move on from Hicks? He stinks. All right, players are on the court, and away we go. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. It is fast, fun, free, nutritious, and delicious. Really, none of the above except for free, but it does help the channel. Of course, the goal is to get 50 in the first quarter, 100 by the first half, and if the Spurs are winning, 200 if they're losing, 150, because I do know the thumbs up do parallel the Spurs winning or losing. Valanciunas takes the first shot of the game as the Pelicans won the jump ball, and he makes the bank shot, channeling his inner Tim Duncan. How dare he do that in San Antonio with a bank shot? The ball is kicked out of bounds, and it's going to be Spurs ball. You idiot, you right, Rico? I'm just going to act like Deshaun didn't. Michael, good evening. Caden, I got a bunch of guys that the Giants, I mean, they made moves that they were able to with their salary cap. And that's all I could ask. Joshua Primo out to Devin Vassell. Vassell spins around in the paint. Pull up jumper is no good. Devin Vassell is really struggling since becoming a starter, since Derek White left. Just the shots are not going in for him. He's not taking bad shots. And Jonas Valanciunas is heating up as he's got 5 points already. He's got all the points. BC, absolutely not. It's another miss for the Spurs. Jakob Poeltl with the rebound. Devin Vassell thinks about a three, pulls it down, throws it out to Kelman, who's wide open for three. He can't hit the wide open three. It is Kelman Johnson bobblehead night. Also posted it on my Twitter's. First 10,000 fans got a Kelman Johnson bobblehead. Him riding a horse, wearing a cowboy hat. And an alley-oop from Devontae Graham to Jackson Hayes is no good. Spurs will bring it up the other way 10.5 minutes ago and still haven't scored. Minute and a half in, nothing on the board. DeJounte Murray getting trapped. Gets it out to Jakob Poeltl. Somebody's going to be open. Poeltl with the jumper in the paint. No good. Valanciunas with the rebound. Spurs still looking for their first bucket. Julio Jones might be available. Would any NFL fans want Julio on their team? I would take him for a small contract. That for darn sure I would take him. 3-point attempt is no good by Devontae Graham. It is Spurs ball. Amario, it's been a while. How are you doing? Como está? Devin Vassell, another pull-up jumper off the screen. There you go, Devin. Gets the Spurs' first points on the board with 9:50 to go. Bobblehead night is a curse. That's not what I like to read. Valanciunas drives on Jakob Poeltl into the paint. Pull-up jumper. Another bank shot. Stop banking the shots. Tim Duncan move. Jorge, I'll never advocate for tanking. That's not in my personality. It's not. I can't help it. I am who I am, like Popeye. Poeltl jumper in the paint, rolls around and rolls right off the rim. Spurs better call 911 as there's 9:11 going in the first quarter, and their offense is very stagnant to start the game. Valanciunas, another pull-up jumper, rattles in and out and in. We might have a pop timeout coming 9-2, and the Spurs, Jonas Valanciunas is eating the Spurs for breakfast right now. DeJounte Murray drives by the whole Pelicans defense, gets into the paint, throws up the layup, no good, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pelicans. He has all of their points. I didn't realize that. Valanciunas has 9 points. Is he going to Karl Anthony Towns us and go for 60? If the Eagles take Mayfield, I'm going to be... Baker still might have potential. Maybe. I mean, he had one really good year with the Browns, didn't he? Kelvin drives into the paint, into the post. Turn around, spin around, little jump hook is good. All right. You see Deshaun actually succeeding with the Browns? No, I don't. I do not see Deshaun Watson succeeding with the Browns. Who's he going to throw to? Whew, another jumper. CJ McCollum, former Portland Trailblazer. Blazers look like they're in a hard tank mode. Can't really blame them. Keldon out in three-point land will start to drive into the paint. Back to Murray. Murray baseline three-pointer. No good. Valanciunas with the rebound. Krishna, slow start for the Spurs. The Fur, good evening. McCollum pull-up jumper. No good. And Murray with the rebound, but he stepped out of bounds. Pelicans ball. David, death tax is giving people facts. I did Mari. Oh, you watched that video, Asia? My Mari Cooper video. I may have trolled the Cowboys a little bit. I want to have a friendly troll banter, not an evil banter like F the Cowboys, F the Giants. Not that type of joking around back and forth. That's not what I'm looking for on this channel. As Devontae Graham hits a three. Okay, timeout pop. But just making fun of each other like that move sucked, or you got hosed with that trade, or haha, you lost 28-3. That type of stuff I can take, but I just don't want basic F your team, F that player. That's not who I am, and that's not the type of exchanges I want to have with people. Yes, I do think the Warriors will fall a little bit with Steph Curry out. He is one of, if not the greatest shooters of all, obviously the greatest three-point shooter of all time, and not having him on that offense is going to hurt. So yes, they could slide a little bit, and I think he's not going to be coming back until the playoffs or right before the playoffs. So yeah, they might slide a spot or two. Yes, they are, Brandon. Yes, they are. Jacob, what's up? Well, go Spurs, go. 28-3. What's 28-3? 28-3. Oh, never mind. I got it. It took me a second. Yeah. Tank would be good for rebuild. No, they don't have a chance more than likely getting far in the playoffs, but I just can't condone tanking. Uh, if they try and they don't make the playoffs, I'm fine with that, or the play-in. But if I just see them not trying on the court, A, I don't want to watch that, and B, I don't think that's good for team morale. It's not good for building something. It's not the Spurs way. Vamos America. Go America. Dorado. Sup TSR. Sup Zach. Who needs their glasses? Who needs? I mean, I wear contacts. Obviously, you cannot tell. What were they going to check? I was going to look up something while we were in a timeout. Shoot, we were talking about something. Oh well, I forgot. It's an old school Spurs hat. It's a 1995 Spurs hat. It's been in the washer a couple of times, but it's permanently got a little sweat stain on it. Kind of gross. Maybe I shouldn't point it out, but it is what it is. Baker Mayfield to the Colts. That could possibly work. I'm enjoying the rest of the season without caring about wins or losses. Either way, I'm happy it's a win for me. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I do plan on calling the rest of the season. There's only 11 more games. After that, my live stream schedule is going to get extremely light with really the only NBA draft and NBA lottery ball results, NBA draft, and NFL draft on my radar. But it is what it is. I suppose I could call a couple Yankees games if they're on Fox. I don't have the Yes Network. I don't have cable anymore. So instead of having access to 99% of the Yankees games, I'll have access to 1% of the Yankees games. That's a big difference. 7:45 to go. The Spurs have 4 points. They do play the Warriors, which you guys just mentioned on Sunday. I will definitely be live for that one. No Steph Curry, though. And now a turnover. And Graham with the layup, and he missed the layup on the fast break. Wow, you got to make those. Vassell, quick three. Good! There you go, Devin. That's 2 shots in a row. He's heating up. Yes, we do need a power forward. Big time. Full-time Spurs fan, good evening. 7-11 to go. And a drive and off the glass and good. Herbert Jones, first time I've said his name tonight. Hecker? Who's Hecker? Zach, I did a New York Giants report card if you want to see my thoughts on the moves. Not trying to, say watch one of my videos. I am, but I'm not. Jakob Pertl, hook, no good. Follow-up, offensive rebound, putback, no good. He's going to go to the line for 2. Valanciunas with the foul. But I did a report card on all the Giants free agent move so far. Yahoo did it, and I kind of gave my 2 cents on everything. So my thoughts on everything that they've done is there. It's like a 10, 12-minute video if you're really interested. If you're not really interested, then, you know. She is looking at me like, what you talking about, Willis? The Yankees made a lot of moves. A lot of moves. Hey, Jakob Pertl missed the first free throw. I can't believe it. DeJounte's off to a slow start. He's he missed them both. Well, there's a revelation. Jakob Pertl's terrible from the free throw line. We got 20. We got 85 people in here, but only 26 likes. What's going on, peeps? I know the Spurs are getting beat up, but I'm still doing my thing. Valanciunas with another jumper, no good. Offensive rebound. CJ McCollum with a putback, no good. Murray will bring it up for the Spurs. 6.5 minutes to go. Can we wake? Can we wake up out there, San Antonio? Lonnie Walker 3-pointer, in and out. Valanciunas with a rebound. 16-7. Spurs look like the Lakers offense in the first quarters. Valanciunas thinks about a three, pulls it down, gets it in, and an easy bucket for Jackson Hayes. 18-7. Zach, I think the Spurs will trade 2 of their first round picks to move up in the draft. I think they're going to go from 3 to 2 picks. Unless the Raptors don't make the playoffs, then that's going to jack everything up. Lonnie Walker on three-point land, starts to drive, throws it out to Devin Vassell. Vassell, pull up mid long two-pointer is no good. I'd rather just take a 3 at that point. Literally, if you step back like a foot, it's a three-pointer. I don't like 2-point shots where they're just inside the three-point arc. It's pointless. If I'm going to miss from that far away, let me miss a 3. McCollum throws it out. They go around the world. Baseline 3 is no good for Graham. Another offensive board and put back for Jackson Hayes. This is embarrassing. Thee, what's going on? RR210? Dante Fowler? The fans are asleep because the team's playing asleep. And Murray gets blocked out of bounds. That was on Valanciunas. I think that's his second foul, Spurs fans and Pelicans fans, which means he's coming out of the game. And there's 95 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Oh my God, this game's going to take forever. That's what it said on my TV, that they have since fixed it. DeJounte and Jakob coming out. I assume Zach Collins and Trey Jones coming in. Maybe. I didn't say Joshua Primo's name at all. He got the start. He didn't do much. Yep, Collins and Jones. 7 freaking points with 5 minutes to go. Come on, San Antonio. Keldon Johnson gets the ball in the paint. No good. No foul. Pelicans ball. Herbert Jones. We'll get it into Willie Hernan-Gomez. We had a Hernan-Gomez on our team. We had the lesser one. Gomez, turnaround jumper, no good. The putback, no good by Hayes. And a foul on the Spurs. CJ McCollum looks like Urkel. Mickey, good evening. Does he? Ramsey, what's happening is our team has not showed up yet. Oh, they don't hit you by... Yeah, but I think to be safe, we want them to make the playoffs and then immediately get knocked out. 2 free throws for the Pelicans. This is... Hey, the Twin Towers are out there. Jacques Landale's coming in. We got Jacques and Zach, the Twin Towers. Twin Towers light. Sly Fox, that's the only good thing happening so far that I see is Michelle Beadle. Because the team is playing like crap right now in the first quarter. Raptors and Lakers are tied at 62 early in the third. Let's go, Toronto. Collins and Landale, I like it. Let's see what happens with them out there. Trey Jones out to Lonnie, fakes the 3, drives into the paint, throws it out to Landale for 3. No good. And now a foul by Lonnie. Well, we can't buy it. Like it. Michelle Beadle, she's probably at the game. Wilson, if we're going to win the game, we need to play much better than this. It's 22-7 with 4:24 to go. We are pulling the Lakers. Sarbas, good evening. Jerome, thank you for stopping in. Hernan-Gomez drops it off to McCollum. McCollum for 3. He does look like Urkel. Did I do that? That was a terrible recall. Hey, a turnover by Trey Jones. Sweet. Fast break for the Pelicans, and a layup is good by Najee Marshall. 4 minutes to go. Michelle Beadle is very unimpressed. It's 24-7, and another turnover. McCollum runner in the paint. No good. Offensive board for the Pelicans. We are playing so uninspired basketball right now. This is ridiculous. Baseline 3. Jackson, hey, this isn't. This, we're at home. Chris, what's up? Thank you for being a channel member. Appreciate you. I have not shown the game yet, Melissa, but good grief, I got to. The game! Boop! Boop! On Kelvin Johnson bobblehead night. Extremely embarrassing. You're, I guess, workforce planner. Michelle Beadle, not Miss Anderson. Lucas, good evening. Ayetsky, channel member, thank you. Yes, it's nice out. It was 70 plus degrees today. Got some basketball in, got some biking in. Nice weather's here, so the beard comes off. Yeah, I actually had that crossed my mind. Are we tanking now? The art of tanking without this is Lonnie Walker's burner account. What's going on? Making the Pelicans look like title contenders. Lance, good evening. Morg Eller. No, I'm not going to stop my life. This is tough to watch. The Pussycats channel member, thank you for stopping in. When do we move to LA? Exactly. This is a winnable game. The Pelicans are missing Brandon Ingram, arguably their best player, and we're playing a complete dud. There's only the Spurs' third game this week, so they can't use the excuse they're tired. I'm shocked. I should go out there. My goodness, I feel like I could play better than these guys right now. Coyote Jr.'s keeping the spirits up. Good. RR210, hey to you. Yeah, the score's 27-7. Veronica, good evening. Veronica, we miss Dougie. Yeah, get in there, the Ferg. Big Sean, I did. It's okay. The game is early. The game is not over, but this is Jam. The Spurs are playing no defense as usual, and none of their shots are going in, and they're turning the ball over. It's yeah, everything that could go wrong in this game is going wrong right now. Brandon 5042, I don't know. Did you see during the game Cat Clown Westbrook on? No, I didn't. We are down to Sersky 20. Come on, come on! I don't want to. This is not what I want to be doing on my Friday night. Calling a Spurs game where they're getting crushed. Not what you guys want to be hanging out on the stream where the Spurs are getting crushed. Yeah, let's get the Austin Spurs out there, Jam. Let's get Kate Cock out there. Give me some Kate Cock. Kate Cock in the face. Devontae K-Cock. Come on, you stop being dirty. Devontae K-Cock, people. We got the Warriors Sunday, who will be out without Steph Curry. Also a winnable game. Romeo Langford's out tonight. I don't know what's up with that dude. Josh Richardson's out. Devontae Kaycock has been reassigned to the G League. KBD's out. Doug McDermott's out. So we got a lot of injuries, but our key guys are still there. When did we become... No, Zach, when did we become the Giants? Because this is how I felt watching the Giants at the end of the first half, except change the score to this. That's what it felt like being a Giants fan at halftime every freaking game this year. Well, the last 6 or 7 games, not so much the first half of the year, but the second half of the year was a disaster with Mike Lennon and Jake Fromm. Trey Jones drives baseline, gets it to Zach Collins. Collins in the paint, turns it over. I wonder how all you guys have Butterfingers tonight. Marshall with the three-pointer, no good. Another offensive rebound for the Pelicans. CJ McCollum for 3. We are getting absolutely embarrassed. Collins for three. No good. This might be the worst first quarter the Spurs have had it since when? I don't remember us ever getting down. I think it happened once last year or the year before. And now somebody's down for the Spurs. Lonnie Walker is down on the ground and hunched. Lonnie's hurt. Pop's going to take a timeout. Lonnie Walker's hurt. I didn't see what happened to him, but Lonnie Walker's hurt. Trainers come out where I don't know what happened to Lonnie, guys. Maybe he got hit in the jubblies. Oh, he took a knee to knee. Willie Hernan Gomez's knee hit Lonnie's knee, and Lonnie instantly collapsed. May have been above the knee. I need to see the replay again. Okay, it was not the knee. It was in the thigh. Thank goodness. Soft tissue injury to the thigh, much better than your knee getting torn two different ways. Yeah, Veronica, I'm telling you. Chuck Norris. Spurs, wake up. Knee to the quad. I definitely didn't expect this bad. No, I didn't either. Rich, if it is it bad? I'm a Texans, but root for Deshaun. No, you can root. I mean, I'm rooting for DeMar DeRozan to do well in Chicago. I will always root for the Spurs to beat the Bulls. They've already played each other, but I mean, the only time I'd say it's bad is if the Browns play the Texans and you root for the Browns. Then I would say you might want to check who you're actually a fan of. But to root for a player that you liked on your team to do well, like Odell Beckham Jr. was a New York Giant. I was happy that Lonnie's getting helped off the court. He's going to the locker room. Great. As things could get worse, Lonnie might be out for some time or the whole game. But I was happy Odell Beckham Jr. won a Super Bowl. Not happy to see him tear his ACL again. As Trey Jones drives into paint, throws up the layup, blocked, stays with the Spurs. 2:21 to go. The Spurs are getting Luka Buka shorts. Yeah, dang, the score is right. Paulo, uh, Don McDermott's out probably for the year. Lonnie Walker just went out with an injury, but I mean, DeJounte Murray, Colin Johnson, and Jakob Poeltl are three best players. Joshua Primo almost turned the ball over. The ball gets knocked out of bounds. We cannot get anything going. My Wendy, this is rough. Richard, good evening. No, it kills us not. It kills. I know you're at the game. Did you get a KJ bobblehead? I hope you did. Zach Collins pull up mid range jumper, no good. I just heard Bill Lance say the Spurs are 3 of 18 from the field. 3 of 18. What is that, like 17%? Almost 17%? Pull up jumper, no good. Jackson Hayes, and another rebound for offensive board. Follow up three. Oh my God. Jackson Hayes for three. This is. Wow. I don't know what to say at this point. And now Zach Collins turns the ball over. This is, I'm sorry, not trying to be, this is downright embarrassing. This is embarrassing to be getting crushed like this at home. I don't know what to say. Pelicans ball, I guess is what I'll say. With a minute 11 to go. Najee Marshall drives to the paint, throws it up, no good. DeJounte Murray with the rebound. Spurs coming back the other way. Kellen pulls up for three. Nope. Landale taps it out, and offensive foul on the Spurs. Pelicans ball. 59 seconds to go. Aggressive? Yeah, this is not a typo. What am I right? What am I getting in the game? Yeah, Luca, they've dropped a bit, but they still have enough time to turn it around. They've been having injuries issues too, haven't they? Pelicans ball. Hernan Gomez, pull up jumper, is a brick. Murray with the rebound. Yeah, exactly, Veronica. They look like a group of five guys that have never played together before. Kelvin turns the ball over. How many turnovers do we have? Like six? Murray knocks the ball out on the other end. It'll stay up the Pelicans to 20. Seriously, can somebody look up how many turnovers we have? It's got to be at least five or six. Jerome, I don't get it. Yeah, I think playmaker Guido, that losing Devontae Adams is going to hurt the Packers big time. I know they got two primetime picks for him. He's one of the best wide receivers in the NFL when healthy. Jose Alvarado, what a jumper in the paint. I swear I'm not at this game. Ramsey, I don't fudge the scores. Michelob, if they play like this the rest of the year, we'll have the first pick. We won't win another freaking game. Primo in the paint, throws up a layup. And one! Six turnovers. Thank you, Puerto Rico. It's six now. The AFC West, best division of football now. No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. AFC West is stacked. Derek Carr is the worst quarterback in that division, and he's probably what middle of the road quarterback in the NFL, maybe top 15-ish, right around there, 15s give or take. And he's the worst quarterback. And you have two potential top five quarterbacks, depending on their injury status, with Pat Mahomes and Russell Wilson. Quick turnover by the Pelicans. Keldon, half court three, hits the rim, no good. Oops, I put a point in the wrong spot. 35 to 10. Well, the Drew Show drops a $10 super chat. He says, Josh Richardson saying he predicted Lonnie for the game winner got him a phantom calf injury. Pop hated all those threes, hates modern NBA, hates positivity. Wow, GTF old man and retiring. Whoa! Thank you for the super chat, but that's some harsh words towards Pop. Uh, I mean, I don't like the modern NBA either. I like 90s NBA is my favorite. I don't mind the three ball. I would like to see less of it. I would like to see more defense and less whistles. But that's not going to happen. The NFL, the NBA have definitely switched to more of a, soft play type, run up the score type thing because they think that's what fans want to see. But I don't want to see offense, foul. And I'm their coach would have been fired months ago. The Drew Show, thank you for another super chat. Drops a $5. Any other coach? No, I'm going to say no to that because Frank Vogel's still the coach of the Lakers, and they're an embarrassment. They were expected to win an NBA championship. That was the expectation. Now, our expectation, I said 32 to 36 wins. They're probably going to fall a little short of that, but I didn't think this team was going to play in at best. But you look at the Lakers, expectation, NBA Finals. Maybe not NBA championship, but NBA Finals. And they are, 9, 10 games below 500? Glaze and Bacon, it's a rough start. The game's not over. Paulo Banchero's in the chat, and he says, you really need me. Yes, we do. Thank you for the super chat, man. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hopefully, I'm bidding on something on eBay. The auction ends tomorrow morning. Hopefully, I win it. It's something for the channel, so I am planning on also maybe trying to get something New York Giants for the channel at some point in the future too. With your generosity with the memberships and super chats, I want to start putting some money back in the channel, and get some cool stuff for the channel. I guess. I don't know what's happening. Turnovers, missed shots, no defense. Okay, I do know what's happening. Rich, they said it's a quad contusion, but it looked like a back injury with how he's walking and holding it. Oh, maybe twisted, Phil. So a quad injury that could have aggravated a back injury. Because I think Lonnie's has he had some back issues this year? I can't remember. Frank Vogel is only still there because LeBron James is the GM and hasn't decided to fire him yet. Bring back Selena. I gave up. Luca, why did you give up on YouTube? You have a video with like almost 15 million views, don't you? I would love to have a video get 15 million views. I mean, I'm gonna get my first video to 1 million views, and I'm ecstatic about it. You have video go viral. That throw the basketball on top of the batting cage video. Somebody just dropped a deuce for the Spurs. I didn't see who it was. My apologies. Jerome, good point. Yeah, YouTube is a lot of luck. Luca, you are right. A lot of luck. I mean, I'm subscribed to a lot of big channels, bigger sports channels, and they don't have a video that's even hit 100,000 yet. It's hard. It's just luck. The video I'm going to get with a million views was just luck. It triggered people, and yeah, it's luck. If I'm ever going to have a viral video, it's not going to be on this channel more than likely. I think ball gets knocked out of DeJounte Murray. He'll stay with the Pelicans. 11-11 to go. My music channel is ideally where I'd like to get a viral video. Difficult, but not impossible. And that's a channel I really like to see grow. I want this channel to grow too. Don't get me wrong. This channel's got 14,000 subscribers. The music channel has 330 something. Drive and a baseline jumper by Herbert Jones. I've been saying his name a lot tonight. He's playing pretty well. Purple Fire, your team's looking good, man. Thank you for being here. If we win and LA loses, we go to ninth. Well, I'm rooting for the Lakers to lose, just for the record. Not rooting for the Spurs to lose because I'm a Spurs fan, but I am rooting for LA to lose. Joe Mama in there! Joe Wieskamp for 3. All right, Joe Mama. People took it too seriously. Oh, they're hating on it? Oh. All right, Cole, good evening. But you know what? It still went viral, so who cares? Jose Alvarado with the jumper in the paint, 39-15. I've been doing YouTube Shorts, Purple. I have been. So thank you. I've been trying to put more of those up when I can. Yeah, they only get like 600 to 3,000 views, but definitely trying to do a little more with that. Murray with 5 on the clock, into the paint, turns it over. And now a foul on the Spurs. Joe just dropped 24 in the G League. Oh, he did? I didn't know that. YouTube Shorts is still luck. The weird thing is the shorts I put up, I don't do this for money. I've mentioned that. I mean, it's a nice bonus, not going to lie. But all my shorts I've made 0 off of. Literally 0 on every short. Um, I don't get monetization with shorts. All monetization is turned on, but I've gotten 0 off of every single video. Just thought. Baseline jumper is no good. Hey, look, another offensive rebound. Trey Murphy missed the shot. The Pelicans get another offensive board because we just don't rebound or play defense or play offense tonight either. That's one of those nights. It's still early, though. Playing some D right now, and we're going to cause a 24-second shot clock violation. Lakers up by 2 on Toronto. Thank you, pal. Please keep me updated on that. TK Hells, it's just when you go into his videos, just organize it by Pop gets the T and he's yelling. He's going to get thrown out of the game. He's out. Pop is thrown out. Hopefully that fires the team up. Greg Popovich, you're out of here. And the fans are cheering. Good. You should be pissed off your team's down 39-15. That's a PG swear. He just went ape, you know what. 2 free throws. Trey Murphy at the line. Pop gets the little T, and then he just went off. You see Becky, you see everybody running to get Pop and stop him, and yeah, nobody was stopping Pop. Yeah, Becky's coaching now. Pop with the wink out. Did he throw a wink out? Oh, he did throw a wink out there. He's trying to fire the team up, probably. Calvin Chandler member, thank you for stopping in. Yes, good for Pop. Sometimes that fires teams up, and it's got me fired up. Still angry we're losing by 1 million. And now a foul on the Pelicans. Jesse, not so much. You know, that's actually like our 6th tech this year. Or, yeah, Zach Collins has gotten a lot of techs. I guess over a full season, I read on Pounding the Rock, you'd be on pace for 20, and you get suspended on your 16th technical or something like that. Landale for 3. Still can't make a shot. Anybody. Paulo, I think Becky's coaching at this point. Maybe I'll coach. Baseline 3. Good. For Trey Murphy III. Krishna, I don't blame you. Zach, welcome back. Pop has just gotten thrown out of the game. DeJounte Murray baseline jumper, good. And yep, the Crow Pop ejected. Yeah, he don't care about, no. $25,000 fine. Let's go, Becky. And ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Pelicans, 12 on the shot clock. Yes, Becky Hammon is here till the end of the season. As soon as the season's over, she's going to Vegas to coach WNBA women's team. I forgot the Vegas Aces, I think. Las Vegas Aces. But I'm not going to lie to you guys. I had to take a nap before this game. I was exhausted. You guys know I'm working out twice a day, sometimes now 3 times a day with the nice weather here. Played basketball this morning, went for a bike ride after work, and man, 7 o'clock hit, and I was just done. Traveling! That's a turnover on the Pelicans. Who's number 6 for the Pelicans? Wallace. I didn't have him on my roster. I do now. Wallace with the traveling. Can the Spurs get this game reasonable, maybe? Good luck on your fishing tournament, my man. Well, another missed shot for the Spurs as I was adjusting my roster. So until we start making shots, no, we're not going to get back in this game. Valanciunas is checked back in for the Pelicans. Jakob Poeltl is also checked back in. Valanciunas will start to drive on Jakob Poeltl into the paint. Pelicans go around the world. Wallace for 3. No good. And Keldon Johnson with the rebound. Hey, if they can score 35 in the first quarter, we can drop a bunch in the second. KJ out to Joe Wieskamp for 3. In and out, Burger. Michelob. Becky Hammon cannot take over for Pop. She's under contract with the Las Vegas Aces, a WNBA team, as soon as the season ends. That's a turnover for the Pelicans, and she's under contract for 5 years. So Becky Hammon cannot coach the Spurs next season. It's a hybrid bike, Jerome. It's a mountain or road bike. It's a hybrid bike because, well, it seems like the best thing to do because I'm on the road or sometimes in some bumpy areas. So hybrid. Yeah, we need a lot of Jesus Samuels. I think he did too, Zach. I think that was on purpose, getting ejected. Jakob Poeltl out to Demisel. He's open for 3. There we go. Come on. Let's get this lead down. Get down. Oh, what's going on up here on my roster? McCollum pulls up for a jumper. Good. Need to play some defense, though, Spurs. Not going to come back with no defense. Defense. Murray slices and dices the Pelicans' defense for a layup. Spurs coming to life a little bit on offense, but there's no defense out there. Christian, good evening. Frankie Quinn Snyder's been rumored, but that's not for at least a year. He's under contract right now, so I don't really like to address rumors, especially rumors that are over a year away. That's just me in this channel. It's just who I am. Murray in the paint, throws up another shot, gets blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spurs, 15 on the shot clock. Lobster Winch, channel member, thank you for being here and your support. The Clippers came back by 35. Oh, timeout. Spurs are down by 26. Struggle's real right now. The struggle is real. We are in the timeout. I'm going to pull up the stats for this game and see how we're shooting. It can't be good. It cannot be good at all. The Raptors are beating the Lakers by 1 at the end of 3. So the Lakers actually playing competitive. Ooh, they play a back-to-back tomorrow, which is not good for them because, well, they're old. Like, really old. It's like a bunch of memes running around there. All right, for the Spurs, we are 3 of 15 from the arc. 9 of 32 from the field. That's 28%, my friends. We're getting out-rebounded 27 to 18. Mind you, this is only the first half. And we have 7 turnovers to the Pelicans 3. We are getting beat in every spot statistically there is. They have 6 steals. We have 1. They have 11 assists. We have 5. They're shooting about 49% from the field, 43% from beyond the arc, and 100% from the line. They're only 4 of 4. So yeah, every one of our players has a negative. Negative 16, negative 15, negative 12, negative 19, negative 16, negative 13, negative 13, negative 12, negative 12. Joe Wieskamp has the best plus-minus, negative 2. He's only got negative 2. Yeah, that kind of night so far, Spurs fans. That kind of night. Thank you, Christian. Time for the beer to go. Pop gets in a hole on purpose and gets thrown on purpose to allow the coaches an opportunity to coach a comeback since retiring. That's why he winks. Diffuser, it wouldn't make sense to win the game we did Wednesday the way we did and then go out here tonight and just throw the game. Lewis called for the tank too. I did not get a haircut. I shaved my beard, so everything's missing here, and the mustache is gone. The nice weather's here. I the beard's for the winter. It's my winter beard. Usually I start it first day of winter, get it off in spring, but we've had a couple beautiful days this week in New England. It was low 60s a couple days ago, over 70 today. So I'm outside playing basketball, riding my bike, and the beard just not necessary anymore. And I do look a little younger because my beard has some gray literally right in this spot for whatever reason. And I think most of my grays are gone now. So, yeah. I think the team playing bad to get Bontrero. I try not to be negative, though. Demisel drives to the paint, and the rim blocks his layup. He was also fouled. 73, yeah, Zach, same weather here. 71, 72 in Connecticut. Sunny, just love it. And then tomorrow's going to rain all day. So I'll be playing Magic the Gathering on Spell Table with a buddy of mine. Look like 34? I'll take it because I'm 44. So 10 years is off my age is perfect. Demisel at the line for two. Makes the first free throw. It is 48 to 23. They got Michael Jordan's number. The Ferg, no idea. No idea. Good day, Cruz. Thank you. I liking the fresh look too. The Pelicans, I think, had 35 in the first quarter. He missed a second free throw because the Spurs suck at free throws. We're 2 of 5 from the line tonight. Granted, 2 of those are from Jakob Poeltl, but still, overall 40%. Not going to get it done in the NBA. Play some defense already. All right. Josh Primo intercepts a pass and it bounces to Jakob Poeltl. So a turnover. There you go. Play some defense. Already. Come on. Keldon for 3. Nope. Make a shot, though, too. CJ McCollum gets fouled down the other end, going to the line for 2. Diffuser, they may have played harder to get him the record, but I don't. Just announced Lonnie Walker 4 will not return with back spasms. Thank you, Phil, and Enjoy Rico. So the quad shot caused him to fall, probably twisted his back, whatever it is. Great. Well, McCollum at the line, and they are 1 free throw away with 6 minutes to go from hitting my boy's number. You know what? If they can beat the crap out of us like this in the first half, there's no reason to think we can't do that to them in the second half. But they're going to have to start playing better sooner than later. This is, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. There you go. By the way, we have 4 guards and a center out there. The micro lineup is rocking. Joshua Primo for 3. In-N-Out Burger. What are you shooting about? 12% from threes now? 10%? CJ McCollum gets it out to go around the world to Valanciunas. Valanciunas guarded by Jakob Poeltl. Looking to drive on him. Gets into the post. Backs him up. Turnaround jumper. Good. And an offensive foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That's his 3rd. You didn't know CJ McCollum was a Pelican? Lou, good evening. Oh, no, let's not say that. Frankie, let's not say Lonnie's out for the rest of the year. We don't know that for sure. Yeah, CJ McCollum got traded. Blazers in full tankathon mode. Vassell over to Trey Jones. Jones back to Vassell. Takes the straight up 3. All right. Vassell is actually having a pretty solid game, Spurs fans. I think he's got 8 or 10 points. Team just needs to get some stops. Pull up 3 down the other end. Jackson Hayes for 3. Who the heck is Jackson Hayes and why is he torturing us tonight? What's he got, like 12, 13, 14? Another one of those players where I'm not too familiar with him and he just smokes the Spurs. Trey Jones wide open for 3. Yeah, that's what I thought. Nope. Man, he cannot shoot threes to save his life. Steve Urkel with the ball, drives, throws it up off the glass, no good. AKA CJ McCollum. Spurs trying to go fast break. Keldon sprints down the floor and turns the ball over. We can't hold on to the ball. We can't shoot the ball. We can't defend the ball. And a drive. Layup is no good by Hernan Gomez. Going to the line for two. They do need some milk. Abel, what's up? Yep, that's not a typo. 53-26. Vincent Go Spurs Go from Columbia. Yeah, Veronica, maybe I picked up the good grief because of the way the Spurs have played the last few weeks, especially defensively. Like, facepalm is right. Willie Hernan Gomez. We had a Hernan Gomez. Didn't do much with us. Juancho! 54-26. Hadley, I didn't know that, John. I don't follow the Pelicans. I just know the only thing I really know with New Orleans is Zion Williamson needs to lose weight. That's it. And he's been out for the year. Right, diffuser? Second free throw is no good. Well, that's true too, Frankie. Man, this team just watching the offense so sloppy. Murray pull-up jumper, no good. Like nobody can make a shot. We got the double. We got the Jacques and Yak connection out there. Jacques Landale and Jakob Pertl are on the floor. Rich, I didn't know you liked Charlie Brown. I'm not a huge fan, but apparently I've adopted the good grief. Aggressive. You need to follow me on the Twitters. I just put up a post about Drew Eubanks. If you have a Twitters. Not you don't need to follow me on the Twitters, but I have been posting a ton more up. Wow, Willie Hernan Gomez just throws it down with authority in the paint as he gets loose under the rim. But I just put a post up about Drew Eubanks and how he's been playing. On my Twitters. My Twitters is right there by Michelle Beadle's neck. Another pull-up jumper. Demisel, no good. CJ McCollum pull-up jumper, good. Man, I feel bad for the fans that went to this game. Even though they got a Keldon Johnson bobblehead, which I'm kind of jelly to be at home game watching this. Murray drives to the paint. Good and one. Hey, Naked HD's here. My favorite. KBD back issue. White sweat. Yeah, I avoid all the political stuff on Twitter. Just sports. Only sports. The only thing on my channel feed is, well, my music channel's on there, but I mean, my feed is all sports. The only thing I'm subscribed to is sports. If I see anything political, I stay away from it. I usually don't see anything, though. We need an awesome player like Boncharo on draft night and a veteran star type player like Drummond. Timeout. Spurs down by 30 with 3:19 to go. Does this mean KJ gets traded next? Keldon? I don't think so. I would hope not. It means my Keldon Johnson jersey would be kind of pointless at that point. I mean, I wouldn't get rid of it, but if he's not with the team, I wouldn't have it up in the background anymore, that's for sure, nor would I wear it. I just would be in my closet collecting dust, which would suck. But I think the Spurs leaving Keldon. I don't think he's going anywhere. Space Cadet, you left and came back, huh? What happened? No defense, turnovers, no offense. Shots are not going in. They're ice cold from the floor, shooting under 30%. Their three-point percentage is probably close to 10%. They can't even hit their free throws. They're shooting 40% from the line tonight. Nothing, everything that could go wrong could go wrong. So that's what's happening. Bobbleheads trade. What? Robert, you're just playing bad. The older man coach guy? Who? No team is going to trade the first overall pick for Keldon Johnson, guys. No disrespect to Keldon. He's not a first round. He's not first round pick caliber. I saw Juju Smith-Schuster went to Casey. I think he'll do well there. Juju Smith-Schuster, and I said this. I've been saying it all along. Not so much on this on the channel with you guys. But I felt a lot of his success early in his career was because Antonio Brown was there, and teams were focused on stopping Antonio Brown, and it opened up the field for him. And as soon as Brown left, Juju has not been the same player. He's been not even close to the player he was when Antonio was there. Going to KC, I think he's going to be able to flourish because he's not going to be the main guy people are trying to stop. You got Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelsey ahead of him, which means he's going to have a lot of one-on-one situations. And I think if he's healthy, he could have a bounce back season and easily go for 1,000 yards again. So I think that's a good move for him. Everybody's struggling. Everybody's struggling. Space Cadet. Everybody, yeah. Devin's had a fine night, but yeah, pretty much everybody's struggling. I'm sorry, Veronica. The Spurs are getting killed, and I had a. It's Friday, so it's the end of the work week. Tons of workouts this week. I've been really working hard on that, working on the channel. I don't think people realize that, but YouTube is work. Yes, you make money off it, but you work for it. I put in probably 15 hours a week between the two channels. And that might not sound like a lot, but when you had a 40-hour work week and all my other hobbies, I'm busy. Murray at the line to convert to three-point play. Missed it. I've been doing better at Apex. I get like a kill every other match now. I haven't been playing it a lot, but I do play it here and there. I'm better at it. I 3-point attempt is no good for Najee Marshall. Spurs ball. Trey Jones out to DeJounte. DeJounte baseline three. No good. Jock Landale with the offensive board. Tosses it into Joshua Primo. 2:45 to go. 58-28. Trey Jones into the paint. And foul. Hey, you have yes, I do have a Back to the Future. Man, I wish the Spurs would play like 1998 or 2003. Uh, oh, Apex Zach. I found a new character I like. I can't remember her name. She was one of the free characters. She's got like a space cadet outfit on. Jones' first free throw is good. She lays down electrical fences, and her ultimate's like she puts out a thing that recharges her shields and stops other people's superpowers. What the heck's her name? She's got like a little space outfit and a space hat on. I can't remember her freaking name. I enjoy playing her. If anybody knows in the chat who the heck I'm talking about that plays Apex Legends, please let me know. That's a steal by DeJounte Murray. Murray over to Trey Jones, open for three. Pirtle with the rebound. Good and one. Come on. Finally waking up. Watson. That's it. Thank you, aggressive. My plan is I will be working hard on the music channel once the Spurs season is done. Because I won't have anything to live stream except for the drafts for the NFL and NBA. I thought about covering one of the NBA teams in the playoffs. So I was like, you know what? My heart won't be into it. It just won't. And if my heart's not into it, I don't want to call it. Jakob made the free throw. All right, let's get it to under 20. Let's get it under 20. Come on. Got a little momentum. 58-33. CJ McCollum with the ball. He does look like Jaleel White. That's not a bad thing, though. I like Urkel. I like Family Matters. McCollum still with the ball. Pull up three. In and out Burger. Fight for the board. And we still can't rebound. Hernan Gomez with the putback. Spurs pushing the pace. Pushing the Bacani. Primo with the ball. We got 3 guards and 2 centers. What a weird lineup. Spurs almost turned the ball over. We're going to have a jump ball. Hernan Gomez and Jakob Poeltl rolling around on the floor. Screwing around. Pelicans don't want to lose this or else Spurs can catch up. Well, no, they don't, Paulo Mancharo. Have you planned on ever going live on... what would I be live for, though, Zach? I mean, would I just be sitting there playing my guitar or my drums? I mean, what... I thought about it. I don't know what I would do on there. I wouldn't do a sports video on there. That wouldn't make sense. Phil has suggested many times, show my recording setup, because I'm using old software, like 25 plus year software, with a metal pedal that I got in 1995. So, I mean, I'm using old, archaic, outdated stuff to get what I think is actually a pretty decent sound, considering my budget is $0. Murray into the paint. Finally, Landale gets it. Three-pointer is... We can't hit a three! Wow, our three-point shooting sucks tonight. Step back three for the Pelicans is no good by Devontae Graham. Seriously, can't get a three to go in. Murray crossover, pull up jumper, bounces around, no good. We can't get a two to go in either, apparently. CJ will bring it up for the Pelicans. 1 minute to go in the first half. Pull up jumper. Leo dotted. Anything's possible, but man, they're going to have to play much, much, much better basketball in the second half. Like, infinitely better. Murray to Devin Vassell. Devin with 6 on the shot clock. Back to Trey Jones. Jones going to drive in the paint. Pull up jumper. No good. McCollum for 3. No good. And Murray will hold. Spurs can hold with 20, what about 2 seconds between the shot clock and game clock? 14. Actually, we go game clock. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. DeJounte with the pick and roll. 8, 7, and he turned it over. And an easy dunk for Najee Marshall. We just turn the ball over, I swear, at the end of every half and quarter. Vassell with the 3. No good. Wow. Isaacs, 33 first half points. They were outscored 35 to 10 in the first, 27 to 23 in the second. Baytown Breakdown, what's going on? TSR went to the bar for the first time in 3 months. Nothing like a cold beer and watching my guys play hockey almost felt like normal. And yeah, I'm glad that, man, you've been, hey, don't overdo it, my man. I've been meaning to reach out to you. You've been streaming a lot. Just don't tire yourself out, my man. I know you missed it, but you've been really, wow, team leaders. Devin Vassell, 12 points. For the Pelicans, it literally says multiple players, 15 points. Maybe, I'm sure it's just 2 guys. Let's get to some halftime stats. Herbert Jones for the this Pelicans first. Herbert Jones with 4. Jackson Hayes with 15. Jonas Valanciunas with 9 and 9. CJ McCollum with 15. Devontae Graham with 3. William Hernan Gomez with 5. Jose Alvarado 4. Najee Marshall with 4. Trey Murphy with 5. Tyrone Wallace with a donut. So Tyrone Wallace is his name. Not familiar with him at all. I told you guys when the stream was starting, I was like, watch this game. I didn't think we'd be getting blown out like this. But yeah, I said, watch somebody I've never heard of go off or somebody I'm not familiar with. And they've got a couple guys tonight playing extremely well, I'm not familiar with. And that's the Spurs. Chris Pop got thrown out of the game. He's probably in the locker room, I'd say. Rich, this is the poorest play I've seen since this. I can't. What's the lowest scoring Spurs half in history? Don't worry about private stream. I take a nap. Oh, nice. Happy Friday to you. Believe me, I was exhausted today. After my bike ride, ate dinner, then like a half hour after that, I had to take a nap. I just kept passing out on my couch. Just, work week, tons of workouts, just exhausted. Devin Vassell with 12 points for the Spurs. He leads the team. Keldon Johnson with 2. He's only 1 of 6 from the field. Jakob Poeltl with 3. He's 1 of 4. Joshua Primo with 3. DeJounte Murray with 8, 6, and 2. Looking at the starting lineup, 3-pointers. When you take away Devin Vassell, the rest of the guys are 0 for 8. And you take away Devin Vassell's 4 for 9, which isn't great by any stretch of the imagination. Keldon, Jakob, Primo, and DeJounte are combined 7 for 25. That's 28%. 7 of 25. Big Dave jersey on. Just put that. Oh, man, I don't know. Look at our bench. Lonnie Walker, who's out for the rest of the game with an injury, played only 5.5 minutes, but still. Lonnie Walker, 0. Zach Collins, 0. Jacques Landale, 0. Trey Jones, 2. Joe Wieskamp with 3. We're getting beat up on the starting lineup. We're getting beat up off the bench. The team is playing just bad everywhere. And Greg Popovich has been thrown out. I probably wouldn't want to get thrown out too. They can still win the game. A huge second quarter where you outscored the opponent by like 17 or 18, and they're right back in the game. This is poor play, not a tank. Aaron, I tend to believe that. This score, it feels like a joke, doesn't it? It's, here, I got one for you. Wait till you see this score. This is what it's gonna feel like. Here, let me just this is what it feels like tonight, my friends. This is what it feels like. That's how I'm feeling right now. Lions will be 64-0. It's like Apollo said in Rocky 4, don't throw in the towel. Spoiler if you've never seen Rocky 4. A movie that's 37 years old and is kind of spoiled already by Creed as well. And if you haven't seen Creed, then I don't know what to say. Apparently, there's going to be a Creed 3. Uh, I don't know. It's not too late to. No, I'm not shutting the game off. I don't like to do that. I was surprised more Pelicans fans are coming and trolling me, but it's all good. Yes, Greg Popovich got thrown out of the game. Pop is out. Becky Hammond has taken over. That's the worst I've seen the Spurs play in a long time. No, nothing. I can only Pelicans come out with no intensity. Spurs, yeah, yes, we can only hope the Pelicans have zero intensity. The amount of times I said no good, what a Spurs miss, I'm sure it's a lot. Let me take a look and see what we're shooting for the game because I'm sure it's bad. It can't be good. There's no way it can be good. How are our Raptors doing? They're up by 1 with 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go against LA. I'm rooting for the Raptors to make the playoffs without having to deal with the play-in because I think if they make the play-in and get knocked out in the play-in, then we lose the draft pick. For the night, the Pelicans are shooting 50% from the field, 37% from the arc, and 88% from the line. The Spurs are shooting 26% from the field, 18% from beyond the arc, 18, 4 of 22, and 55% from the line. 26% from the field. Zach Collins, Trey Jones, and Jacques Landale and Lonnie Walker are combined 0 for 10. Wow. Keldon, Jakob, and Joshua Primo are combined 3 for 13. And you add those guys, if you take Demisel, DeJounte Murray, and Joe Wieskamp out, the Spurs, those guys are combined 3 of 23. All I can do is laugh. What else am I supposed to do? I'm not going to get mad. This is how the Lakers have been playing the first half. Yeah, exactly. Is Russell Westbrook out there? Daniel Helt? What's going on? Is Russell Westbrook playing for the Spurs? Because that's what it feels like. This is unbelievable. Yeah, shooting percentage can only go up from there. Exactly. There you go. It can only go in one direction. It can't get worse. I don't know why Pop. I think he got thrown out intentionally. A full-time Spurs fan. Maybe fire up the team. I don't know. Lonnie Walker, hopefully you're back in quad. Feel better, man. I don't expect to see you Sunday against the Warriors. They did, Jesse. They did make some moves. I can't wait till the NFL season starts because I feel like you guys are going to let me have it, as you should, because I've trolled the Cowboys a little this offseason. Rightfully so, though. Amari Cooper gone. I didn't even touch the, what's his name? Randy Gregory, whole debacle. Apparently some Cowboys fans are happy he left, but he was supposed to re-sign with you and then made a U-turn over to Denver. DeJounte Westbrook. Oh. Oh, this game is making me tired. Michael B. Jordan. Our only clutch player is out. Who? Lonnie? I wouldn't say he's our only clutch player. Everybody just, hey, they're showing Pop from 1996. Is this the first time he coached a game? First win, maybe? Avery Johnson, Sean Elliott, David Robinson. I'm guessing that's his first win because I'm guessing Robinson played with one of the few wins the Spurs had that season. He only played 6 games. I see Timmy out there now in this replay. Ruski, we're playing really bad. Keldon Westbrook. Great. So is everybody's playing bad? The last name Westbrook? Bobby, yes. And Bobby, you were right. I got to give you props. You were talking a long time, said build your channel the right way. And although my Giants videos aren't doing great right now, my new videos, anything not mock draft related, is getting 600 to 700 views, which sounds bad. But before, when you factor in that my Giants videos used to get about 150 views, that's a huge difference. So I am going to stream the Giants games this season. I'm not going to have the game audio playing. I'm going to call the games. I know it's going to be tough with a ton of big Giants channels out there, but I love the team. And I think I'll start getting some viewers anyway. I think I bring something a little different than the other guys. I got a little bit the rage thing that a Bad Dog Sports has, but his rage is consistent. Like he just rages at this level. You know what I mean? Whereas my rage, I'm down here, and then I'll just go off the Richter scale and then back down again. So while he's got the more consistent rage throughout the Giants sucking, mine is more, you know, the uh, the dynamite where you light the fuse. The person that's picked on and finally explode, and that's me with the Giants. I'm just usually subdued, and then finally it all comes out. And obviously a lot of comedy, and I'm gonna politely trash talk the Eagles, whatever their team name is in Washington, and the Eagles too. Screw the Eagles. It's not the same Michael Jordan. Definitely not. Spurs quit spending money on the halftime show. I am like the dormant volcano. I really am when it comes to the Giants. The Spurs, I think because my expectations weren't huge and they're still showing moments this year, I've been able to keep my rage in check. Although I will say, if they draft a guard, all bets are off. If their first pick is a freaking guard, I will lose it. I'm already warning people. I try not to swear. I did drop PISSED on the channel tonight. It's a soft PG swear, so I'm not. I just, not going to beat myself up to it. I was very upset when the team was playing. But Spurs drafting a guard, or if the Giants, if Joe Shane and Brian Dable somehow reach on a draft pick and draft a guy that was expected to go 20th and draft him fifth, I will lose it. Trey Westbrook. That is not Michael Jordan's son. The Daniel Jones pick, I absolutely lost it. Yeah, every Giants fan lost it. I didn't get mad with Joshua Primo. Joshua Primo was more of a confusion than anything else because I didn't know who the heck he was. I knew who Daniel Jones was, and I saw some rumors DJ might get drafted by the Giants, and didn't think it would happen. And when it did happen, that's why I went crazy. Joshua Primo was just a complete state of confusion. Didn't know who he was. Just like when Luka was drafted, Luka Samanic. I was like, who? Luka who? How'd that work out? Now he's not even in the NBA. The Giants are the team that make you say, "Wow, that was great," and in the same drive make you say, "It's gonna be that kind of season." He drooled. Beats. He actually took it down. I took my reaction down too. He swore a ton in his reaction. I swore a ton, and I think we were both in the same mindset. That's not what we want on our channel. All that swearing and cursing. So we both took our reactions down. Lucas Samanic got cut. He is cut by the Knicks. I put that on my Twitters yesterday, I think. So I'm telling you, I'm gonna stay a little more up to date on Spurs news. While I do a great job on this channel, a lot of news is small news and not video worthy. I'm not just gonna do a video just to put up a video. I did not. If that makes any sense, but I did that last 2 seasons. Like I'm like I got to put up a video every day. I'm not gonna force videos. I'm going more quality over quantity. And little minor Spurs news or Giants news, I'm gonna try to put up on my Twitter. Rich, the fewest points scored in a game in Spurs history is 64 in a loss to the Jazz. Oh, that's right. Benedict, good morning. Luca was waived. Yep. Benedict, no offense, no defense, turnovers. 07, 08. Wow, how did we play that? We had, was Duncan hurt or something in 07, 08 at some point? I'm trying not to remember that too much. You got a job at your, yeah. It was a wasted first round pick, Frankie. Lucas Samanic, I honestly had high hopes for him. He showed little flashes here and there, but the heart wasn't there. I don't think the heart was there, and just no. Tracy, I'll do one. Go Spurs, go! To tell you, Bobby, I'd give her the eye too. Oh, Cyclops, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Zach, those days are over. Yes, David, Deshaun Watson, Cleveland. Yeah, there's, yeah, 5 videos in one day. I don't remember why that was, but that was just unnecessary. I was just forcing content, and I'm really happy where the channel is now. It's doing well as a Spurs channel, even though the Spurs aren't doing well. But I think next year the Spurs content's going to definitely pick up when they get a top first round pick. I think they are going to have a pick in the first 8. Could possibly trade up, maybe win the lottery ball if they get a top 3 pick. This channel, watch. If we get a Paulo Banchero or Jabari Smith Jr. or Chet Holmgren, the views on these live streams and the regular videos will go this way. And doing the Giants. I love the Giants. I should have stuck with it. I've given up many times here and there trying to do Giants content. This is probably like the fourth, fifth time I've tried doing it. But this was a good time to start doing it. Free agency, the draft, and I haven't picked up a ton of subscribers, maybe only 100 and something, plus whatever I had before. So I'm lucky if I have. I probably don't even have 1,000 Giant subscribers on this channel, but it's slowly growing, and those are my 2 favorite teams by far. That's right, the insane one. You think the Crow we can win, but my goodness, we need the third quarter is obviously the make or break. Oh, I never put up halftime. Sorry, I'm very distracted because the Spurs are playing terrible, and it's the third quarter. All right, well, there you go. Oh heck, Beantown, so would I. Kelvin baseline 3. Good. All right. I heard he's slender, but somebody was saying Giannis Antetokounmpo was extremely small, like 190 when he came into the league. So I mean, he could bulk up as he gets older. Isn't he still a teenager? Spurs fans chanting defense. We're gonna have a foul on Joshua Primo. Exactly. Once he bulks up. My dad told me when Tim Duncan was. I watched that game, Zach, and I was not happy. Herbert Jones going in line for 2 when Duncan got thrown out. It's a fun time to be a Giants fan and Spurs fan. It really is. Spurs have 3 first round picks coming up. The Giants have 2 first round picks. That is exciting. Yes, it's a rebuild for both teams. The Giants have fully embraced the rebuild. The Spurs, I think, have embraced it. Not no team. Well, the Giants just sucked last season. Nobody's tanking. They're just. I think they finally realized what they got to do. Demisel corner 3. That one's no good. Valanciunas with the rebound. I hope Primo is special. Otherwise, that'd be another wasted pick. Something the Spurs can't afford. To miss on 2 first round picks in 2 out of 3 years because it was Samanic, not counting Johnson because he was a late first round pick, but your highest first round pick, Samanic, then Vassell, and Primo to miss on 2 or 3 hurts. Primo with the ball now in the paint, throws up the layup, no good. Yeah, we still can't. We had that Kelvin 3 to start, and that it's been all nothing since then. Herbert Jones drives in the paint, gets the layup, back by 32. Kelvin thinks about a 3 over to DeJounte, and Kelvin got fouled. Ooh, Jackson Hayes goes down. I didn't see what happened to him. NBA Spurs fan. I had a very good day. Thank you. We're packing the top first and the 2 second picks to move up. I do that. Zach, I feel the same way. I think if they go 7 and 10, it's an improvement, or 6 and 11. Um, I would like to see 7 and 10. I know it sounds weird saying I'd like to see 7 and 10, but it would be a step up. Vince, the shots aren't falling, the defense isn't playing, the turning the ball over, it's the worst of everything. Raptors and Lakers going to OT, no kidding. Flop. Floppy Joe, a flop, a floppy Joe. He's a floppy Joe, a flop, floppy Joe. Me too, Brandon. I will lose it too if we draft another guard. That would be. I think every Spurs fan will lose it. I can't imagine any of us not losing it if we hear the name and we realize it's a guard. And I don't like raging on the channel. I really don't, believe it or not. I do it very rarely. Um, I don't think there's any videos with me raging on the channel. After I reset everything last fall, I got upset. Not, I didn't even rage during the Primo draft pick. Again, that was just confusion, not rage. So there's no videos of me actually raging. I will say a lot of my Giants videos that I've been doing, the last minute and a half, for whatever reason, I go on a slight rant, and I generally do rage a little bit there because of how bad they've been. Just slight anger, but nothing crazy like the Daniel Jones draft pick from a few years back. Um, hopefully, if the Giants play the Cowboys in the opening season, hopefully I'm not raging in that game. The Giants get 7-10. That means that you won't get the chance to get Bryce Young. I don't want to tank though. I don't believe in tanking. Is he the consensus #1 overall pick next season? No, not come on Lakers. Come on Raptors. Come on Raptors. April 1st. Don't be a fool. It's DeJounte Murray bobblehead night. Anybody going to the April 1st Spurs game? DeJounte Murray bobblehead? Mark Williams, Nikola Jokic, Jeremison via Boston, Toronto pick. Brennick, what is that? Is that how what you got there? Oh, Nikola Jovic. Wait, is that who you have us drafting? I read it wrong. I read Nikola Jokic, and I forgot Nikola Jovic is the guy in the draft. So that's who you have us drafting? I'm not familiar with everybody there. I'll get more familiar with the players when the draft comes around. I'd be shocked if we draft that many guys, though. They won't get any playing time. Murray with the ball on three-point lane gets it to Kelvin. Kelvin's going to launch a three. In and out burger. Shots are just not going in. And a three down the other way is going in for Devontae Graham. They've almost doubled up our score. Ryan, I would probably do that. The guarantee if we don't win the lottery ball thing. Primo out turns it over. Fast break down the other end. Herbert Jones, and they've doubled up. I have not R210. Primo, no good. Lakers shot 4-3 attempts in the last few seconds. Oh, they kept getting offensive rebounds? Raptors suck at really they rebounding like us. Jackson Hayes misses the three. This hurts. This is this might be the worst I've seen the Spurs play in my life. Kelvin into the paint, layup good, and one. Ben, I would disagree. I don't think it is practical to keep all three of those first rounders because two of those guys are going to the G League immediately. We just if we draft 3 first rounders and 2 second rounders, that's 5 roster spots right there. I don't see that happening. Unless the Spurs think there's 3 guys in the first round that they don't have to all immediately send to the G League. And that's not us. Spurs trapping. Pelicans beat the trap 73-39, 9:15, 9-1-1 remaining, and we really do need to call 9-1-1 because this is an assault on the Spurs right now. Valanciunas looked like he traveled. Nope, throws it in. Jackson Hayes misses, fouled, going to the line for 2. Bobblehead nights are cursed. It seems like it. I feel like I'm watching the Giants right now. I swear. This actually feels like watching the New York Giants in the second half of the football season where they were just getting crushed and were lifeless on offense. I feel like that's what I'm watching right now. It's not a good feeling. I don't like feeling that way again. Spurs should trade Zach Collins. Brandon, this is going to be a past year, and some Spurs fans don't like it when I say this, but he hasn't played basketball in 2 years. Coming back from a very serious injury with surgery. He's got to give him a pass this year. Next year is the make or break. If he looks awful in the preseason, Devastel baseline 3. Oh my gosh, I'm doing a recap tomorrow for this week. I don't want to do a recap with us playing like crap. That's a miss for the Pelicans. I'm sorry, my heart's not into this right now. We're down by 35. I'm usually more energetic than this, but it's hard when your team's just getting beat down. Vassell in the paint. Out to Primo. Primo driving the paint now. Throws up a finger roll. Hey, we got the 40. Yes, he does, Aaron. Zach Collins love tackles. Wait, we have 41 in the third, Sly Fox. I would be okay with trading Richardson and McDermott. They're two of our older players, which is crazy. McCollum in the paint with the layup. Benedict, you could be right about those three. Jakob loses that amount. Another turnover. Kyle, I sense sarcasm in your statement. I like Josh Richardson. I could see the Spurs moving on and trying to trade him for draft capital. Um, I don't know what they're gonna do. I cannot believe how bad they are tonight. McCollum for three, no good. Devasell with the rebound. I mean, just team's just ridiculously flat. Murray flies into the paint, turns the ball over. 3-on-1 fast break and an easy dunk for Valanciunas. Timeout. Iker, this is extremely unbearable. I love calling the games. This has been the roughest game I've called this year by far. I mean, we usually have 100 thumbs up by now. We don't have 100 thumbs up. It'll probably be my lowest viewed Spurs stream. It is very depressing. The highlight of the game for the Spurs is Pop getting thrown out. That's our highlight of the game. Pop getting thrown out. That's the best thing that's happened for us. I don't know why we're so bad tonight. And then watch, we'll come out and play good against the Warriors on Sunday. I'm trying to hang in there, Sly Fox. I'm trying, man. The struggle's real. Struggle is real. All right, no, wait, no, struggle's real, not the wait. Those aren't the lyrics. Oh, sing some Metallica. Yeah, that's right. I said it. That's how I feel tonight. How's that song go? Struggle within, suit you fine. Struggle within, you'll ruin. Struggle within, you seat your own coffin. Struggle within, I'm struggling within. No struggle within. Yeah, I can't do James Hetfield's voice. I feel more comfortable in the lower octave. How would I cover that song? Struggle with it. It suits you fine. Struggle with it. You're ruined. Struggle with it. Like a double death metal vocal? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, well, that was random and out there. Anyway, I'm back. This is like two quarterback sneaks at your own goal line. Gee, who would do that? Who would do that? Giants have done it and did it. Giants suck. At least 3 or 4 more games. We got 11 games after this. What's our schedule look like? I'll be calling every game the rest of the year. You probably already knew that if I didn't tell you already. We got the Warriors, winnable. The Blazers, winnable. The Pelicans again, apparently not winnable. Rockets, winnable. Grizzlies, probably not. Blazers, winnable. We got the Blazers 3 times. And then the Nuggets, nope. Wolves, nope. Warriors again, maybe not at that point. Then the Mavs, 3, 6, 10, 11 games. We definitely can win 4 or 5 more. We are playing a lot of bad teams. The problem is we're playing a team tonight that's not good, and we're getting rickrolled. Krisnat, the Spurs are undefeated against the Magic this year, so no, they're not. Spurs beat them in preseason and twice in the regular season. And the Magic have never won anything ever. So there is that. Murray pull-up jumper, brick. Michael, please signing 2. Puffing out nice. Yeah, the Lakers are about to win. They have to play again tomorrow against the Wizards. They're going to have to be rough back to back after an overtime tonight. Devontae Graham for three. Wow, our biggest blowout again? Against the Jazz in 07-08. What's our worst game? Because this is right there. Jakob Poeltl gets blocked. Valanciunas open for three, pulls it down. Gets it off to CJ McCollum, 10 on the shot clock. McCollum into the paint, right back out of the paint, right back into the paint, right back out of the paint, pull up jumper, in and out. And now a whistle. I don't know what I'm not afraid is, Michael. I'm not afraid. I never heard of it. Kerm, what did you come back to? Or what's the lowest amount of points the Spurs have scored? What was it? Kelvin into the paint, out to DeJounte, takes the three. 90-64. Thank you, Zach. Mando, they're playing bad tonight on all facets of the game. Offense, defense, turnovers. Everything is. Hey, we got the Yak and Jock connection. Jock Landale and Zach Collins. Valanciunas spins right around Jock Landale, and Landale spins right around Jakob Poeltl. Poeltl with the frustration foul. The Clippers are doing better than the Spurs this year, Kyle. Aren't they a playoff team right now? Oh, geez, Michael, I don't know that song at all. Never played NBA 2K14. I have no idea how that song goes. Let's get a 40-0 run. Valanciunas at the line for two. Missed the first free throw. Who's winning the chip? You know what, Frankie? I don't know. I really have no idea. I couldn't tell you. 5:37 to go in the third. The Spurs need a massive run at the end of this quarter to get back in the game. Cleveland? No, I don't think so. No, we're not. OKC got beat like by 70, didn't they, Zach? I don't think we're anywhere close to that. We're not anywhere close to that. We're down by 38. Vassell, quick pull up jumper. Swish. Bulls? Suns seems like a decent pick if Chris Paul's healthy. They're not going to win without Chris Paul, that's for sure. Valanciunas down the other end with the jumper. Jeremy, it's that kind of night, man. That kind of night, friend. Rough night for Spurs fans, indeed. Zach Collins thinks about a three, pulls it down. Over to DeJounte. Back to Joe Wieskamp. Over to Zach Collins again. Pull up jumper. No good. Fight for the board. Yes, Anante Lonnie Walker did get injured. He took a knee to the quad and fell down, and it turns out he hurt his back. Valanciunas with an air ball. Air ball. And now a foul on Devontae Graham on DeJounte Murray. Memphis Grizzlies 152, Thunder 79. Yeah, we're not to that level yet. 73 point. The greater good. That is Michelle Beadle. She's a Spurs announcer. So she's hanging out with me tonight. And the look on her face says it all. That look's not aimed at me. It's aimed at the score. Collins for three. Nope. Collins gets his own miss, drives to the paint to Jacques Landale. Landale with a thunder dunk of justice. Christopher Relway with the super chat drops a $2. Thank you. Says, "Yay, go Spurs! Go Spurs! Go!" Thank you, man. Man, Timmy, David, Manu, and Tony could all play better than this team's playing tonight. Seriously, McCollum's runner in the paint is good. Tell you, Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and me out there would probably be playing better. And Spurs turn it over. Looks like that was a pass for Zach Collins or Jacques Landale. I couldn't tell, and they couldn't tell either and turned the ball over. McCollum with a runner, good. And one or and none. Whistles before the shot. November 22nd, 1950, the Fort Wayne Pistons defeated the reigning champions of the Minnesota Lakers for 19 to 18 in the match that would go down in history. Wait, they won 19 to 18 in basketball? Sounds right, Kyle. Yeah, Frankie. Well, we didn't know it would be like that because we thought number 2 would still be here. Just send us out with the steal. And a foul on the Pelicans. We were trying to go fast break. Both teams in the bonus were 344. Gooseby. The score is not glitched. That's right. That's the correct score. Not glitched at all. Devin Vassell to the line for 2. Zion Williamson, I thought he got an apartment above Burger King. Spurs are just getting close to David Robinson's number. I wish the score was glitched. 19 to 18. Well, we got to 100 thumbs up, my friends, so I appreciate you for that. Vassell's second free throw. 46. The opposing team's coach left the starters in. Yeah, sounds right, the insane one. Foul on Devin Vassell, apparently, which is 2 more free throws for the Pelicans. Zion a busy? Did you mean a bust, Frankie? Zion a bust? I didn't think he'd be a bust, but the weight issue is going to bust his career. It's busting his knees already. Bust. There you go. McCollum's first free throw is no good. Joshua Primo's checking back in for the Spurs. He's done pretty much nothing tonight. Have run laps. Most of the Spurs have done nothing tonight but run laps. I mean, they're getting some good cardio in. Play Golden State on Sunday. They play like this against Golden State even without Steph Curry. They're going to lose by 60. Joshua Primo with the ball right now for San Antonio. Looking for a pick and roll with Zach Collins. The pick, the roll. Gets it back to Zach. Now over to Jacques Landale. Back to Collins. Going to take the long shot. No good. Landale with the offensive board. The putback. Rolls off the rim. He'll go to the line for 2. $3:19 to go. Najee Marshall fouled Jacques Landale's first free throw was good. It wasn't before Aquavision, but I'm not wearing this hat again on stream. The greater good, I actually believe that. Asia, this ain't a joke. That's the real score. This has been a very depressing night as a Spurs fan. Playing last home game, and then you go back on the road Sunday. I think they go on the road for like 4 games. I think that's what they said it just now. Whatever it is, this is just. I can't imagine buying a ticket to this game and being there. Yes, Jean Morant was definitely the better pick. Who knew? Zach Collins better be careful yelling at the refs. He gets a technical every game these days. Grizzlies 2022 champ. Actually, you know what? That's not impossible. Jean Morant has been, quickly establishing himself as one of the best players in the NBA. In what, year number 3? I think he's in. Did he lose a lot of weight? He's got to keep it off, though. If Zion's going to have a productive NBA career, needs to keep the weight off. Yeah. The stranger, it feels like April Fool's, man. Everybody's coming in saying, is that score right? Yeah, it is. Gooseby, you never know. If the other teams have injuries, Chris Paul gets injured again, Steph Curry goes down again, anything's possible. Believe me, as a New York Giants fan, I know anything's possible in the playoffs. The right team gets hot at the right moment with no injuries. The wrong team gets injured. I mean, look at the Golden State Warriors. They look like absolutely locked to win the last year Kevin Durant was there. Murray for 3. And what happened? Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant got injured, and the Raptors beat them in the finals. Injuries, man. Injuries change everything, and they happen. 34-point game, 2.5 minutes to go, and just everything's fallen in for the Pelicans. That runner in the paint bounced around the rim about 4 times and finally rolled in. Spurs shots keep just hitting the rim and not going in. Primo for 3. No good. Baker to the Giants. Can't. Don't have the cap room. No chance it could happen. Giants can't afford Baker Mayfield. He's going to want easily over 10 million a year. I don't know what his contract is, but I'm guessing 10, 15, 16, 18 million. I don't know what it is. It's something the Giants can't afford on their cap. Joshua Primo into the paint, throws it up, no good. Fouled going the line for 2. All right, Zach, good evening. Lonnie got hurt, Peter. Lonnie got hurt. He took a hard knee to his quad, fell down, and he left the game. Apparently, he's having issues with his back, having back spasms. Primo's first free throw is good. Tennessee, doesn't Tennessee still have Tannehill? Is he not back with the team? Gooseby, this is beyond having a bad night. Second free throw is good. 93-57. Minute 48 to go. Spurs have 4 games at home, 7 on the road the rest of the year. Just heard that by the announce team. It's Pelicans ball, 7 on the shot clock. The runner in the paint is no good for Jose Alvarado. Yeah, I thought Tanny was their quarterback. Murray for another 3. In and out. That literally rolled around the rim and pooped back out. Alvarado with the ball again and the headband. He will drive into the paint. And we'll pass it out with 4 on the shot clock. Long shot is no good by Najee Marshall. Pop got 2 tentacles. Was yelling at the ref. Yelled at the ref, got thrown out. And then he winked on his way out. Jump hook by Collins is no good. Yeah, I don't get that either, Kyle. Mickey, Devin's had some moments. DeJounte's had a couple shots. Overall, the team has been bad. But yeah, I don't get Aaron Rodgers signing. No, I don't know how he expects to win a championship. Hasn't Tom Brady taken a bit of a pay cut and a turnover by the Spurs? Fast break Pelicans, and the fast break layup's good by Najee Marshall. Didn't Tom Brady take reduced pay to play with Tampa Bay? That's how you build a winning team. He's got enough money. He realized I'd rather win than get the money. Whereas Aaron Rodgers, clearly money over winning. I'm sorry, that's my opinion. 4 years, 200 million leaves no room to build around you. Especially he's like, what, 40 years old next season? 39 or 40? Collins misses a shot. We'll go to the fourth quarter. Switch the logos. Yeah, right. We have the fourth quarter, Frankie. I got to suffer through the whole fourth quarter still. What was I going to say? I mean, you know, I don't expect how Rodgers expects to win anything in the next 4 years. He's eating up $50 million a cap each year. I think it's stupid. Tim Duncan restructured his contract the last year the Spurs won a championship, from what I've read. Try to get quality players in. I believe I read that. So I mean, when you're an aging vet, yeah, you deserve money if you can still play well, but you also have to realize if you want to win, you got to get other players around you. Rodgers lost his best wide receiver. Adams is clearly a top 5 wide receiver in the NFL when he's healthy. I don't get it. I don't. Watson is not worth it. Not worth all those picks. It is 10:15, 10:20. I normally don't like to do this. This game is over. To pretend it's not would be naive. I'm a huge Spurs fan. Even I know this game is over. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I really don't want to watch the fourth quarter with the team playing like this. Get a feel from the chat. How would you feel like if we call this a night? I just can't watch a team like this. This is just, it's miserable. Um, I mean, if we were down 20, I would stay with it, but this is a shellacking. Have faith it's not over. We're down 38 with one quarter. Push through. Good at 2K said he would call tonight. Old man said he'd call it. All right, I'll give you a go. Spurs go. Go Spurs go. We're down almost 40. Look, I'm optimistic. Has any team ever come back by this many points in the fourth quarter? I mean, is that even possible? That's what I'm thinking is saying one. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are already saying they're going to bed or not watching the game anymore. It's terrible. Rich, please, for us. I'll tell you what, let's see what happens in the first 2 minutes. This is a playing team under 500 and only like a game or two ahead of us. No, Phil, this is the worst I've seen him play this season by far. Pop has, I think, the starting lineup out there. They're just going to have to keep launching threes, I would think, which Keldon will do right now. Nope. Let's talk ice cream. I don't want to switch the logos. I don't want to fake the score. Valanciunas misses in the paint. Spurs ball, 11:20 to go. Exactly. In a video game, you could come back in this. Jakob with the jumper in the paint. There we go. I don't know where my score was. There we go. George says, we got this. We would have to outscore them like 40-4. That pull-up three is an air ball by Tyrone Wallace. All right, let's get the comeback going. Choo-choo. The comeback train. And do remember Dale Ellis. Kelman out to Devin. Devin pull up jumper. Swish. Was that a 3 or a 2? 2. It's not worth it having our starters out there. I mean, we already had Lonnie get injured. Another bucket for the Pelicans. I didn't even see who shot that. Murray will just lose the ball, and that's a turnover. I'm surprised Pop has the starters out there. I'm surprised the Pelicans are playing their starters. With a 36-point game with 10:17 to go. We got them right where we want. But I don't. Well, actually, no. Pop's not coaching. Sorry, Becky. Pop got thrown out of the game. Quick pull up three is no good. Who was that? Trey Murphy the third. Jeez. Pop was ejected, Manny. I said his name by accident. Pop was ejected. Murray for three. Good. Yeah, Pop got ejected. I do remember Lloyd Daniels. I habit saying Pop. Becky Hammond's running the show. Now a whistle. I don't know what the whistle is. Timeout Pelicans. Clippers are getting flogged too. Yeah, Pop left the game a long time ago. Lonnie got hit in the leg, quad injury, and when he fell down, apparently twisted his back. He did something to his back, so he is out with back spasms. Joe Weiss can't put a three tonight. That's about the highlight right there, I guess. Derek has struggled in Boston. I'm sure he's still playing well defensively, still taking charges, doing the Derek things that he does. But offensively, his shooting has gotten worse. I think he's shooting 25% roughly from beyond the arc, while in Boston, just his 3-point shot has just disappeared on him. I don't know what's happened. The Spurs were down. Gosh, I don't remember how much they were down when Pop got thrown out. Game's over. Go Spurs, go. But next year, you're welcome, Mike Hills. Yeah, I guess I'll stay here to the end. I'll just suck it up and hate it. I haven't, ended one game earlier this year, so I guess I'll just stay to the end. Be a Spurs fan and watch and see how close we can get it. Ooh, coconut flavored ice cream. No. Coconut cream flavor? No. Manny, I can't wait for both drafts. The NFL draft is 5.5 weeks from now. Get to see my Giants have two first round picks, and I think I have confidence in this current regime. They're going to pick well for the team. And then I got the Spurs with two draft picks in June. When's the NBA draft? Is it June or July? The ping pong ball thing's in June. Maybe it's July? I don't remember. Exactly. Watch us beat the Warriors Sunday. Eggnog flavor ice cream? I haven't had it. And not more Josh Primos. Oh, that is harsh. No, the draft can't be in May, Aaron, because the teams are still playing. It has to be after the NBA Finals. It is July. A lot of people have it, your boy Rico. I'm still here. I guess I'm just going to stay to the end. My suffering will be legendary. We might end the game with only 70 points. Maybe. No, we'll get what? Is June 23rd the draft for the NBA? When Josh wins us a chip, you better have that same energy. If Primo wins it, help wins a chip. I mean, I'll be going nuts. Chocolate almond ice cream. Now you're talking. R210. Go Spurs, go. 97-64, 9:43 to go. Spurs trying to make the greatest comeback of all time. Little give and go with CJ McCollum. Ball goes out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Pelicans. Because I want it that way. And so tell me why. And that's all I know from that song. July 29th is the NBA draft? I hope not. It's my birthday. Hope not. Oh, then maybe a birthday gift when we get the first overall pick. Valanciunas with the jumper, good. No, I'm definitely not the insane one. Johnson for three, nope. Fast break down the other end, and a huge dunk by Najee Marshall. Can we just pull the starters already? Don't let somebody get hurt. It's June 23rd. Okay. Ken, that's how I'm feeling tonight. Foot and mouth. Love? You love feet in your mouth, Kyle? Carlos! Hey. How's it going, buddy? Been a rough night as a Spurs fan. That score is not fake. 8.5 minutes ago, McCollum pulls up. No good. No, Arif. The entire game, the Spurs have felt out of it. Murray's going to take a three. Short. Thank you, George. I'm doing good, Carlos. I had a great day. My team is not having a great day. I personally had a good day. Good day at work. Got to go on a bike ride after work. It was over 70 degrees here, 70 degrees in Connecticut, the warmest day we've had this year. Got to play some basketball before that in the day. So, I mean, I had a good day. Valanciunas pull-up jumper as a brick. This is definitely a down, though. This is definitely a down for us. Nice, Romero. Murray out to Keldon. Keldon, another pull-up three. That good. Spurs just 69 the Pelicans. Did we only score? Yes, we scored 10 in the first quarter. 101-69. That pull-up jumper in the paint is no good by Jose Alvarado. Spurs on the run. And DeJounte gets picked from behind. That's a turnover. 7:11 to go. Baseline three is good for Herbert Jones. And now another turnover. Almost. Jose Alvarado stole the ball with foul out of bounds while he was trying to get control of it. Yes, the Yankees traded Luke Voigt. I definitely don't. I don't know, Kyle. I don't love that. That's for sure. I can't think of too many people that do. It's gross. I don't get the people that are like in the feet. 104-69. I think the benches are getting emptied now with 35-point game. Becky Hammond is going to coach in the NBA. For those of you that aren't aware, Greg Popovich got thrown out of the game. Hey, if you wouldn't mind, for anybody that hasn't done it, I know you're not going to do it for the Spurs, but a thumbs up for me suffering through this, and I'm going to stay to the end. I could be playing my Xbox right now. I could have went out tonight. My friends were getting together, and I stayed here to call the Spurs. And this is what I get. This is what I get. I get a dud night. Aaron, I cannot imagine. I can't imagine having tickets to this game and watching the team play like this. Ooh, the insane one. Buddy. I forget you call Butterfly Buddy. Buddy. My buddy. My buddy. My buddy and me. Kid sister. Kid sister. You guys remember that? Cookie dough ice cream. Do like that. I love Rocky Road. So won't you buy another half a gallon, baby? Something like that. I don't know. No, I'm gonna stay to the end, Phil. I have never ended a stream, as far as I know, and I'm just gonna stay to the end. Um, what the heck? I made it this far. Where's my phone? Phone home. I might as well just stay to the end. My friends are all out, so nobody's gonna be on the Xbox. So I'll just stay to the end. There you go, T Flowers. I am Go Spurs Go. And I'm guessing the fans are running out of the AT&T Center right now. All right, what's up, Norman? Thank you for stopping in. Or shout out to Norman, should I say, and thank you for stopping in, Piper. Appreciate you being here. Embrace the suck. Shout out the Pelicans only scored 104. That's a good point. You still got your mind, buddy? Man, I'm gonna be doing a recap tomorrow for this week. I don't know what to say. We really probably should have lost against the Thunder, if not for that Lonnie 3. Maybe they are tanking. I don't know. Ricky, damn. Farouk, damn. We got the Warriors Sunday night at 8:30, I think, Eastern time. I'll be calling that game, and the bench has been empty. Well, sort of. Joe Wieskamp, Jacques Lindale, Zach Collins, Trey Jones, and Joshua Primo, I think, is the other player. Yep. All our young guys. I mean, let's see what they can do in the last 7 minutes. Maybe make the score respectable. Landale with the ball. Out to Joe Wieskamp. Wieskamp back to Trey Jones. Is poked and goes out of bounds with 7 on the shot clock. Don't you dare say tank again. Marquis, your Pels look good, man. They look good tonight. Teach me what. You think that's what that was? Trey Jones pull-up jumper. Thank you, Ben. That's my highlight of the night. My throwback. It's not a throwback Spurs hat. This is from 1995. So throwback, if you mean vintage, yes, but this isn't a retro look hat. This isn't actually an old hat I've had for almost 30 freaking years. Trey Murphy just threw down a dunk on the Spurs defense, and I'll just say that. He just posterized the defense. Joe Mama misses the shot. Ball goes out of bounds. They'll stay with the Spurs 14 on the shot clock. Ricky, go Spurs, go. Spencer, it wasn't really a good game, but congratulations on the win. It was not a fun game to watch because the Spurs were never in this game. They really did their best impersonation of the Lakers the previous few nights, where the Lakers were going down 20 points or something in the first quarter. Under 6 minutes to go, 106-71. Baseline three is an air ball. I don't even know who shot that. Pelicans have gone into the deep on their bench. I don't know who number 12 is. No idea. Number 12 with the brick. Collins takes a three. No good. Our three-point shooting is absolutely atrocious. Like Candace Cameron? Oh, yeah, a little bit. From Full House. 5.5 minutes to go. Alan, that's not saying much. Another miss for the Pelicans. I'm half checked in this game. I'm sorry. Looking at the score, I hope you can understand why. Jacques Lindale in the post. Into the paint. Turnaround jumper is an air ball. Trey Jones gets the miss. We'll get it to Primo. Primo gets fouled. I would say it hasn't been at least disappointing. Optimistic Primo. Josh Primo's still trying to get a win here. He's like, we can do this, guys. We can do this. R210. This one hurt too. As a Spurs content creator, this may be the worst game I've ever called. They never ever looked into it. Zach Collins turnaround jumper is a total brick. Normally I do the stats at the end of the game. I don't want to talk about the stats at the end. I'm out of here at the end. I'll be upfront with you guys. There's nothing really positive to say tonight. I'll recap this game tomorrow, and crap, maybe we are tanking now. I don't know. This is very suspicious the way we're playing tonight. I don't know who that is score for the Pelicans. Oh, number 12, the same guy who I didn't know was a couple minutes ago. I don't know who that is. Is his name number 12? Who dat? Jones reverse layup in the paint. Good. Hey, we're gonna get to 75 with 4:20 to go. Our defense has been terrible, as in non-existent the last few weeks. I mean, it was bad with Derek White here. It's actually gotten worse, much worse. That pull-up three is good by Najee Marshall, down by 39. Yeah, no stats are R210. I don't want to talk about this game. Zach Collins, what a huge thunder dunk of Zach Collins, turbocharged, borderless, etched foil, showcase, box topper dunk of justice. I wonder how many big, yeah, right? I can't imagine a lot. And there's an offensive foul on the Pelicans. Can the Spurs get this to 30 or under? Hope the Spurs give Lonnie jersey number 4 in the offseason. Was Lonnie number 4 in college, Phil? I honestly don't know. He might just still get the 1. He is El Quattro. Lonnie Walker the 4th. Whoop. Zach Collins in the paint. Jumper is good. That would make sense. He's Lonnie Walker the 4th. His number probably was 4. Number 12, who dat with the ball. Misses a shot. Gets the offensive board. Pass it out to Headband Guy. Headband Guy with the ball into the paint. Pull-up jumper is good, and Headband Guy scores for the Pelicans. He was 4 in college. I actually forgot that. Yes, you do, Kyle. Yes, you do. Problem is, I'm feeling this as a Giants fan and a Texans or a Spurs fan. Landale in the paint. Turnaround jump hook is good. Jacques Landale heating up at an old garbage time. We have 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Brandon, I can imagine the poor commentators calling this. That's me. And I'm not making 6 figures to do this. Sean Elliott probably is. Missed three-pointer by Tyrone Wallace. It is Spurs ball, 2:22 to go. Oh, all right, Phil. We do have another Pelicans game. I think we play them 2 more times after tonight. No, we play the Blazers 3 times. So we could easily jump the Blazers because they are falling apart. Ben Franklin, thank you for electricity as always. The stadium's actually not that empty considering we're down by 35 with 2:14 to go. Taiwo John, I don't think it, or John Taiwo, I don't think it matters at this point. Jones jumper in the paint, no good. Fouled going to the line for 2. 2:08 to go. The longest 2 minutes ever. Come on, Trey. Get some free. Let's get this to under 30. Al, the defense is a mess. The rotations, constantly leaving shooters open, the lack of rebounding, constantly giving up second chance opportunities, sometimes third chance opportunities, sometimes fourth chance opportunities. Just a defensive nightmare, which is weird when you saying the San Antonio Spurs are a defensive nightmare when you think of the teams we've had. We've had three in my lifetime, two phenomenal two-way players, David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and I know, don't say it, I'm saying it, Kawhi Leonard. And now, I mean, Murray's been getting. Somebody mentioned DeJounte Murray for a Defensive Player of the Year. Look, I know he's leading the league in steals. That's great. But he's gotten cooked a lot this season by opposing guards, dropping 30 or 40. I don't see he gets. I don't think there's any way he gets Defensive Player of the Year. That was a three-pointer for the Pelicans. I don't even know who shot it. Whatever. Carlos 1-2. The Spurs won Wednesday night. Lonnie Walker game-winning three-pointer against the Thunder. 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 All right, whatever. Primo's first free throw. Trying to do something to entertain myself. Go Spurs goes in the chat. How can the Spurs fix this defense issue and who can help with rebounds? Answer is Victor Wembanyama. The glove. Gary Payton. He was pretty good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What did we just do there? Well, I wish that they had 0. They have 117. I don't know what I did there. Nope. They have 120. Najee Marshall for 3. Bunch of boxes. I don't know what. I can't see some emojis maybe that you put in there, but go Spurs go. Yep. Go Spurs go. Right out the building with a huge loss. Oh, we got 83. Excuse me. I'm not going to say that full-time Spurs fan. We do need a legit 4. Missed down the other end. Spurs going fast break. They got a 4-on-1. Joe Wieskamp into the paint. Little Euro step. Layup. We're still going to lose by 30, by the way. No, Hendel. Mark Ingram's not. Brandon Ingram, excuse me. Mark Ingram, former New York Giant. Brandon Ingram was not even playing, and when Spurs are getting killed. It's Hernan Gomez with the jumper in the paint. Offensive rebound. Hey, look at that. A second chance opportunity converted. Wieskamp for 3. Joe Mama. Woo. Add Wieskamp to the rotation. I mean, they probably will if Jay Rich is going to be out too. They're going to have to. They're getting light on guys. Pull-up jumper in the paint is no good. Hey, look, another offensive board. Najee Marshall misses a shot, gets his own miss. The follow-up by Wallace is no good, and then the tip-in is good. Look at that. A second chance opportunity and a third chance opportunity. What did I just say a moment ago? Joe Mama for another 3. Joe Wieskamp's on fire. Well, I had a good day, but did not enjoy this game. Congratulations, Pelicans fans. Good win for you guys, and a really bad loss for the Spurs as they felt like they were never, ever in this game. Struggled offensively, struggled defensively, turned the ball over. Nothing went right for the Spurs. I know we'll recap the stats. I'm getting out of here, my friends. This was an absolute beating, and I don't want to talk about this game anymore. So thank you for being here. We got to 100 thumbs up. I'll take that on the Spurs getting absolutely crushed and blown out. I do appreciate you. If those of you that stayed with me the whole time, we made it to the end. And hey, Joe Mama got a few shots at the end, so that's something. We'll be playing the Warriors Sunday. I'll be back for that. I'll be recapping this crazy week. Maybe they are tanking. I don't know. I don't know, man. Appreciate y'all. Recap tomorrow. Back for the Spurs Sunday. Maybe I'll sneak a Giants video in because I love the Giants too. Anyway, what you gonna do when TSR Sports runs wild on you? Go Spurs, go!